Hey, welcome everybody. Here we are back again. I am so thrilled to introduce you to this next amazing human being, one of the unapologetic influencers in the upcoming, soon to be released, Being Unapologetic. Serenetta Arfa is a speaker, a coach, a body worker, forest yoga teacher, and attorney. And I happen to know extremely intuitive and a beautiful, beautiful soul. Ever since we first met, we connected in such a great way. I always love sharing FaceTime with you on video. And you can find out more about Sarah at serenettaarfa.com. And I'm obsessed with it. I even tend to shake my butt about it. So I got to ask you, what are you celebrating today?
What am I not celebrating today? Already connecting with you, Davide, tonight after a really, really great day here in Luxembourg. I've just been planning a family vacation with my parents in Brittany in France. And I just got off the phone with them planning all our little trips. So that's really what I'm celebrating today. Yeah.
I love it. That is so, and yeah, let's acknowledge the fact that you live in Luxembourg currently. Just give us a little bit of the geography of your life. From where to where to where have we gone here?
So I was born and brought up in Algeria. My mom is Algerian, my dad was Tunisian. And then I moved to France as a child, well, as a teenager, really. I did my high school in France. Went on to study in the UK, France, Belgium, and started my career in academia in London. And I arrived here about 7 years ago in Luxembourg. So for those of you who don't know, Luxembourg is a very small country. We're about 500,000 inhabitants. And we are at the roundabout of Europe, at the corner of France, Belgium, and Germany. So this is where I am now up until the end of this month, and I'm moving back to the UK in September. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. You bring part of that international community to the book, and I'm so thankful for that. Again, as I said, you are one of our unapologetic influencers. The book launches on August 22nd, and you can pre-order copies right now at beingunapologetic.com with over $14,000 US in bonuses when you purchase the hardcover and the ebook. It's such an amazing group of people have come together to really contribute, and your contribution is so beautiful. I am so excited to share it with people. You are unorthodox, and such a strong word, such a good one. I remember when we first started this process, and I asked you, well, what's your unpersonality? And you had to really like sit with it for a bit to find just the right one, and I think you really nailed it. So tell us, unorthodox, what does that mean for you?
So really for me, it means to be off the beaten tracks. Off those beaten tracks that not only my lineage, my family, and my ancestors have set for me, have fought for me, but also what I thought society expected of me. And it really is by trying to be unorthodox and by fully being unorthodox, unapologetically unorthodox, that I found my true connection to my true essence, I think.
I love that. I want to share a little excerpt of your beautiful contribution to the book. Excuse me. Serenata writes, to be unorthodox takes courage. It took me a lot of courage and two near-death experiences to fully embrace my unorthodoxy. I fully adopted unorthodoxy because I did not have any choice in the matter. I felt it was either choosing, accepting being myself, and therefore unorthodox, or checking out from this planet. I chose to embrace my unorthodoxy because it sounded less radical and painful than dying. And now that I've done it, I must say that I fully recommend it. I love it. Your true personality just shines through in your writing. It is so good. Yours is one of my favorites. They all are my favorites in different ways, but the way you've written this and brought this idea to life is really, really quite something. So let me ask you, someone who is like, "Ah, well, that's for her. I can't be unorthodox." What would you suggest to people who are maybe on the precipice of stepping into their own unorthodoxy? What does that look like? How do you become unorthodox? How do you embrace that?
I would say the first step is to truly connect with you.
Mm.
And if you don't really know how to do that, I would say connect with your most raw essence as a child, for example.
Mm.
That's usually when we are the least orthodox. So we're just, fresh, totally fresh on this planet. And most kids, when you look at them, they're pretty bold. They are pretty unapologetic, and it's society, it's the parents, it's the school sometimes that tells them, be quiet and don't be so loud. Why are you wearing a dress? You're a guy, all those things. So yeah, connect with your inner child, and connect with what you like doing as a kid, and that's usually a breadcrumb to finding your true self, to finding your wiser self. At least it has been for me.
I love that. I talk about breadcrumbs in the book, throughout the book.
Didn't even know.
Yeah. And because those breadcrumbs, the breadcrumbs of our life, reveal our unorthodoxy. They reveal who we truly are. And there's nothing to look for out there. It's all, the Steve Jobs quote, you can only connect the dots looking back. You can't connect the dots looking forward. And so it's such good advice. We got to just look back at what the evidence is. So I love that. I love looking at because children are unorthodox, aren't they?
And unapologetic.
Absolutely. So speaking of, what does unapologetic mean to you then?
Just being yourself and being fully aware of the gift you are on this planet, that we really all are the answer to our ancestors' prayers. And that's something, that's a teaching I've learned whilst training as a forest yoga teacher. One of my mentor, Jambo, told me that one day, and it resonated so strongly with me that yes, we are all here because we have ancestors who wanted to survive and wanted to have a descendant. And yeah, just fully embracing that and fully recognizing the gift we are, just make us more self-confident, I would say, and therefore less apologetic.
I love it. And sounds like there's a bit of celebration in there.
Yay!
As I say, I think people might think that I forgot that I asked you to celebrate 14 paragraphs before, because it really does come up a lot. And I think you've witnessed it in me. The element of celebration has really changed everything.
Yeah.
For me in my life. And so I celebrate you for being unorthodox and for being unapologetic. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. So tell me, Serenata, what are you most excited about these days? What are you up to besides your move? I'm sure that's keeping you, keeping things interesting, probably.
Yes, it is. I'm actually not so much celebrating my leaving Luxembourg, but really celebrating the 7 years that I've spent here. I, a few days ago, was planning my leaving party, and I'm fortunate enough to have 2 leaving parties, one with my current job and one that would be open to my friends and my tribe here at large. And about 150 people said they will be attending my leaving party, and some yes, some would say it's a good chunk of the Luxembourgish population.
I was gonna say, I think, like, I mean, what's the percentage of that, right? Like,
But it's really a tribute to the strong bonds and the love I've shared this last years with Luxembourg, with the people here, and I'm of course excited about moving back to the UK, but I'm also excited about seeing the beauty that the last 7 years have been here in Lux, and with ups and downs, you know, like one of the near-death experiences I'm talking in the book happened just a year and a half ago, and I was here. Well, I was living here when it happened. So yeah, but that's what I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating every single person I've met along the way and the 7 years I've spent here.
I love it. I love it. Well, again, it's been such a blessing to have you part of this amazing journey, this movement that is becoming Being Unapologetic. And of course, just a reminder, beingunapologetic.com, you can get the book. Right now, actually, it's free international shipping, so that's kind of cool. And
even to Luxembourg.
Even to anywhere, free. Just because I'm just so committed to getting the word out and really empowering people to become influential speakers, leaders, visionaries, dreamers. And so again, I just want to acknowledge you and celebrate you for being a part of this amazing journey. I cannot wait to see where we take this and expand it and just celebrate and have fun with it. So Serenata, what is the one thing that you'd love to leave people with? What's that one thing that you'd say, you know, to people to just step into their own power? What is that message you want to leave with us?
I would say that knowledge really is power. The knowledge of yourself and self-discovery and self-reflection, but also the knowledge of others. And you, Davide, as a coach, but also as a teacher, you are one of the epitome of that is making other people get on that journey of knowledge. So I'm not saying that just because I want you to buy the book. It's a good book, but really just get any nugget of knowledge you can get about yourself and about others, because for a reason or another, that nugget is there for you to the next level.
I love it. I couldn't have said it better myself. I talk about it all the time in the book. Start with who, and you just said it beautifully. Start with who you are, and then expand that to who everyone else is around you. Excuse me. And that's where the magic, the miracles live, right inside of us, in all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ah, thank you so much. Again, thank you for being a part of this journey. And we're going to have a lot of fun as we share this message far and wide across the world, from the tiniest of Luxembourg to the big of UK and beyond. I cannot wait to see what is up for us next. Serenata, thank you so much for chatting with me a little bit today. And,
thank you.
Yeah, we will see you very soon.
Inshallah, as we say back home. And you guys might not be able to see that, but my jaw is quite hurting because I've been smiling so much for the last minutes that we've been chatting, and I really can't wait to have you all read the book and get to meet through this book the amazing speakers and the amazing thought leaders that gathered around this incredible project.
Oh yeah, 18 amazing influencers, and you are one of them. Just 18 shining stars. What a blessing to be part of this great journey all together. All right, we will see you very, very soon.
Bye.
Bye.